my boy's a big Honda guy, so damn. You don't mind me videotaping this, do you?
600, little 600 wheel.
Nice.
LSV deck.
So this whole thing is your personal collection, and you're
These 3 parts.
and
The
you're
house is full right now.
and you're importing, and you sell it on the side.
I do a little side thing on it.
Mind if you pop open the hood in the FD? And no plans on selling this one, right?
No. I got to like 100,000.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I know that's hard to get rid of. Yeah, when you got all that kind of money on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the Pro J intake too, so that's cool.
I ran out of turbo at 55. Oh, this is another good thing.
Are you on E?
C85.
C85? Yeah.
I'm on C85, and the best thing to do on rotary, if you're a rotary guy, is always update this alternator.
The alternator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Do the motor first, realize the alternator found.
That's the first I've seen the chase bay for your ride.
Yeah, chase bay really fast.
Yeah, you ever think about doing chase bay for your brake?
I want to do that. Yeah.
Just to clean it up a little bit.
Good, right?
Yeah. I'm doing that with mine.
I want to repaint back the whole car.
And what kind of coils you running?
I don't know. Those are Haltech coils, I think.
Okay.
Haltech, yeah.
Yeah. That's sweet, man. She looks
Barry
good.
built it.
Barry, yep.
Barry from TNR Racing.
TNR.
This whole car.
Yeah.
The last thing we have to put on this car we bought was the T56 from Granite.
Oh yeah.
We would keep breaking the discs and the gearbox, so we bought the T56 with the 88. That's what we do with that.
T56 is I think is the right for that kind of power. It's the right training for this car.
I go with the Liberty. I like the T56 because my Blue Super at home.
Yeah.
I have the T56. I'm making 1507 wheel, and I have no power with the 9-inch diff setup.
Right.
I have no power
Yeah, I mean she looks good.
I'm running the 2 optimum batteries in the trunk.
Oh, all right. What kind of fuel? You have running 2 pumps too?
4 pumps.
Four pumps. Oh yeah, you need for that kind of horsepower.
I'm running 4 pumps, and I'm running the 2 optimum. You see that optimum in there?
Yeah.
I'm running the 2.
Yeah.
2 optimum, and I'm running 4 pumps, and I run this oil.
Dude, that interior is clean, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, Z-Rod.
Do you like?
Do you pre-mix?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. This has a K in it turbo. This is my Freddy slot. K turbo, a little sleeper.
That's definitely a sleeper. Hey, it looks like a stock Civic.
Little 500 horsepower K turbo.
Oh wow, damn. She's packed in there.
Yeah.
It looks good.
She's definitely. Yeah, this is just like a little.
And how much the Super's pushing?
What?
How much is she pushing?
The one I have at my limit is pushing 1507 wheel.
Wow.
It has a Wimber crank 3/4 stroker, 12 injector Pro J7.
Damn.
This one is this
What-
is
what-
built for like around 1200 horsepower.
What kind of fuel she? C also? Yeah.
I like C. It's expensive. It's like $120 for 5 gallons, but I like.
Well, you got the room to store the fuel.
So what happens? When
Oh, you
trains come, it comes in through there.
Yeah.
And we have a big shipment with 35 vehicles. So this is gonna go at my other house. This is gonna go back. So I have.
Dude, how are you gonna fit 35 in here?
I put some at his house, some at my house.
Okay. Anything done to the 33?
This is his car. He can tell you about this car. What do you do with this car?
Hey, so far, just pieces that were missing. Interior was redone. It's like gutted out clean. Redid the trunk. He's got to go to the body shop. It's all stock right now. I think right now I got an ECU issue, but other than that, it's pretty much like a little restoration project for me.
Yeah, man. I miss my a GTR. I sold it to a friend of mine, and he's building it right now.
Is it, well, you had a 32.
33 GTR.
My favorite, even though I have a 34, my favorite is the 32 bullshit.
The 32?
I love it.
It's the original GTR.
I just like the way it drives.
Yeah.
The 34 drives like garbage. I hate it.
What you doing with the 300?
This is I don't know. I might sell it. I don't know. It's original RSP. I bought this car to match my Blue Super.
Yeah.
It's an RSP Super too.
Yeah.
And
She's still stock?
All stock. Yeah.
You looking to get rid of it too?
I am gonna get rid of it. Yeah. I need the space.
What are you looking to get for it? My son's looking for a car.
only thing is this car is a rolling shell.
Oh, it's a rolling.
It's not running.
So what's going? What do you guys plan on this? On the second gen?
This was actually this is my car. I'm actually, I have this up for sale right now. I did a full, complete strip down. I took the whole car apart.
Yeah.
Fully repainted it. The
Yeah.
plan was to go 2J, but, you know, things happen in life, so I just say, you know what, I might as well just sell it.
Well,
Somebody else to finish the project.
if the business takes off, bro, you could still follow route. Hey, you guys want to talk a little bit about your business? And I'll post it on my channel if you guys want.
He's the main man right there.
Hey, man.
He's the main man who runs the
I mean,
shop. He's the one that runs the shop.
It's pretty much something that came about as a hobby, and just say, you know what, this is what we do, you know, on our spare time, so we might just make something out of it, you know, just
Yeah.
build and try to network with people.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. You got 35 cars coming. You said earlier.
35 cars coming.
All J, mostly JZ cars, 2Js. A lot of 2J pickup trucks we're bringing in.
Beamers with 2Js.
We're bringing them in from
2Js.
Pakistan.
And they
Pakistan.
were already swapped. So okay.
Overseas,
Yeah.
A lot of BMWs with 2Js. We have a
Old school Corollas.
old school Corollas, the 1.8, the Punto Otros.
Oh
We have a
yeah,
couple of those coming. We have a couple of Toyota Crowns coming. We have a couple of S15s coming in.
So that's your route. You're coming from. Most of the cars are coming from Pakistan.
Japan and Pakistan.
Japan and Pakistan.
Mostly
Okay.
Japan.
Okay.
We got one shipment eventually going to come from Dubai. We
Okay.
got some cars over there.
Yeah, we sold a couple of Unimans from Dubai.
Okay.
Little big Mercedes.
Yeah.
We sold a couple of those. But what we mostly sell, what we're really known for mostly selling is Honda EGs. You see those right there?
Yeah.
We mostly sell that in right-hand drive. Mostly SIRs.
I got a bunch of guys who'd definitely be interested.
We did, how many EGs last year?
We did over 50.
Over 15 EGs.
Man.
Over 50 EGs.
So you guys need to get a website up, man.
You see, the
I
thing
can
about
help
us-
you with that.
The problem with us,
Eventually we're going to get going on that.
the only problem with us is we just do this for fun. This is
I know,
not like
I know.
everyday business. for
I know,
us. We just
I
do
know.
it for fun, so I can leave my wife and I get to come in the shop and hang out.
Well, that's what it usually turns out, right? It usually turns out it starts out as a hobby, as a side thing. You know, before you know it, you got to a point where you got so much to do with your hobby. It's now more lucrative than your day-to-day job.
Yeah, that's what we do, man. We love Japanese cars. Only Japanese. We only deal with Japanese.
It's not even that, you know, like how it's just like a stress reliever. You know, you come in, you work on something, it gives you a hard time, or it's a piece of shit, and you're still wrenching on it, and just a peace of mind, and you just don't really stress, you know?
That's why me, it's either if I'm home with my wife or I'm in the shop.
Yeah.
Just hanging out, messing with the cars. We drive them around. We're big into 2J stuff.
Yeah.
Even though I just love how a rotary sounds, that blah, 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 blah. You want me to start? If I start this thing, I can start.
It's up to you, but
I
we'll
can start it, but it's
we'll
just-
die in here.
Yeah, that's the problem. We'll die.
We'll crack the door.
I wasn't gonna sell it. That's why I kept it for last.
Yeah, let me take a quick video of this just so that I can. And the starter's gonna come with it, right?
What is that?
Oh, it's a timer. It's an old turbo timer.
And it has this factory GPS right here.
Right. Yep. I see that.
And also it has factory navigation.
Right. Yeah, that's the first I've seen that.
Only 95. That's so cool, right? That's car to come with navigation.
Yeah. It's just missing the badge here. It's not starting. It needs to be started with a screwdriver on the starter. She ran clean. Just have a little bit of rust spots here and there, but typical of this car at this age.
Then again, we did
painted here.
I would, you know what I would do? I would paint it.
When he started, it didn't smell like smoke or anything like that, but looks good.
You know the nice thing about this car came factory with the 20 feet. You can see right here.
Yeah.
I would leave it matching.
Yeah.
You see right here? 20 feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I would leave it the way it is. So you're gonna include with the car the side skirts,
yeah, it
the
should be
rear
here
valance,
like
and the spoiler.
it should be here in like, I'm not gonna tell you it's gonna be here in like a month and a half, 2 months.
Okay, so that's part of the.
I'll give it to you.
Awesome.
Because I have a roof with it.
Yeah. It's quiet.
Yeah, quiet this thing idle.
Yep. Keep going.
Okay, I will put it.
Alright guys, a week later, driving her back home to PA. She spent the week at my mom's. And I figured, you know what, I was gonna try and tow this car back, but I figured, you know what, what better way to kind of get to understand what's up with the car than drive her 4 hours. Well, depending on the traffic, because it is a weekday and running through New York, it might be 4.5 getting home. So hopefully I can get home okay without having any sort of events that's gonna prevent me from getting home. So anyway, this car needs a lot of TLC, but I figured since she is rare, might as well take the risk and see what I can do to restore her. It's going to be very difficult because parts aren't necessarily readily available. We are about maybe 5 miles into the trip, and several things I've noticed so far. The tires might have flat spots from sitting, so she is kind of shaking a bit. Once in a while the belts will squeak, so that's going to need adjustment. What else? The pickup is good. She seems like she's running smoothly, but of course I don't want to jinx myself at this point. Just gonna take it slow. Minimum speed limit. That's the Filipino coming out for me. That accent. The minimum. Yeah. So minimum speed. Just take it easy. Checked everything before leaving. Oil is good, although it needs change. Oil level is good, I should say. Coolant level's okay. Prior to leaving mom's, I made sure that the air pressures are good on the tires. The seatbelt isn't working. driver's side, so I gotta fix that. Also topped her off with gas, and as you guys can see, I don't have a functioning fuel gauge. It was on early this morning. It depends on what you get when you start the car, and unfortunately this is a screwdriver start the car situation, so I don't know if what the hell is this doing? Fucking dipshit. Anyway, that's the kind of crap you got to deal with going through New York. I grew up here, so kind of used to it. So anyway, all right, so I'll check back with you guys later once we hit the Jersey border and the PA border, and hopefully we get home okay. I'm going to be driving this around until I can get back to New York to pick up the Ford. Unfortunately, I think for the week, I think they're scheduled to have some good amount of snow coming, so I may postpone it for a few weeks to get the Ford back, and probably be traveling or driving around Pennsylvania with this one until I get the Ford back, or maybe rent a car or something, depending on what the situation is when I get this car back home. But I do plan on changing all the fluids, making sure that she's roadworthy. I'll check the undercarriage. I didn't really get to do much. It did seem like she had very little rust, just pretty much the surface. Hopefully there's none on the frame when I look at it, but regardless, this car is worth saving. There's not many left. A lot of folks pillaged these cars for the Heart, the 20B, and put it into various other models, mostly the FD. So anyway, all right, I'll check you guys later. So this is one of the more nerve-wracking drives, or at least it's on one of the top fives, driving through New York, through Brooklyn, and pretty much roads that don't have any shoulder if I were to break down. Some shoulder, but well, if any. I think maybe the number one is the cross-country drive from California to New Jersey, sight unseen. That was years ago, and I think maybe the second one is the one from Texas. Alright guys, a bit of an update. The heat really works well on this car. The only problem is I can't control it. I believe it's controlled by that touchpad, and since it's not displaying, I don't know how to turn it off or adjust the speed on the fan. I gotta roll the windows down. I got it up just because I wanted you guys to hear what I'm saying. The other thing to note too is that I may have found a sweet spot for a speed that the car doesn't shimmy because of the flat spot. I believe it's a flat spot. I'm hoping it's just a flat spot because that's an easy fix. And I'm gonna assume that she sat for a long time on these set of tires. But hoping this 4-hour drive would somewhat kind of get her back into shape, but not yet so far. I'm in Jersey now, so I still got a long ways to go. Yeah, maybe when I get nearby, stop at a car wash before I throw it in the garage so that I can do a bit more of a detail, or maybe buff and wax it. So this was hanging on for dear life. I don't want to lose that. Figured I'd see what I can do to just clean her up a bit. But of course she's gonna need a paint job. She's gonna need a lot of TLC, but I figured I need to save her because there's not much of these around, and it's got the power plant that I like. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna go get some gas, fill her up. It's supposed to be a snowstorm tomorrow or this weekend. I'm not going to be taking her on the snow. I don't want to get any more salt on this guy. I don't know if you guys can hear me. It's very windy. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to see if I could jump start her now. Electrical release doesn't work. I got to use a manual. So basically what you do is just pull this guy and she pops right up. I got to clean all this, of course. Okay guys, as you can see, she got me home. I think the trip was about maybe a little over 5 hours. She eats a lot of gas. I put in 14.5 or 15 gallons before I left. And as soon as I got here, after giving her a wash, went to the gas station, put in 40 bucks, that's about 10 gallons, and she still had more room to go. So she probably ate pretty much most of what I put in. So gas guzzler, 3-rotor, I guess, not necessarily efficient. But yeah, and I stopped to get on the way also. Got some groceries because I think it's, like I said before, I think it's gonna snow, and I was gonna go rent a car to get back to Long Island to pick up my daily. I don't really want to drive her around with the tires, so I think I'm just gonna spend this weekend just trying to clean her up. I'd forgotten how Rotaries pretty much stinks. I mean, not as bad as the C-WAM because she's full exhaust, but she still retains all the stock emissions. She's completely 100% stock. I think minus the wheels. That's about the only thing that's aftermarket. Really, my goal right now is just to get her mechanically sound. I want to just get everything working. So it's going to be a bit of it's going to take some time. So. Because this is a rare car, I'm going to attempt to try to get her back to glory. I'm going to keep it, but for now she's going to be somewhat of a sleeper. Not many people know what this car is. On the drive over, I got a lot of funny looks. Not sure if it's because of the right-hand drive, but I think just in general they didn't know what the hell it is. So anyway, that's it for this video, I guess. I'll post up all the things that I do with it. Since there's not much on YouTube, I think I'm gonna detail everything that I do. I mean, normally I wouldn't cover, how to change the oil in the NSX. So that's pretty much everybody's done that. And I mean, not much on the eunos cosmo. So I'm gonna try to detail everything that I do to it. So maybe somebody down the road who's doing the same thing that I'm doing, trying to restore it. Hopefully it'll be helpful. There's a turbo timer in the trunk that wasn't installed. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. It's just easy enough for me to just pop open the hood and just let the fans run for a little bit myself, old school style. Anyway, all right, I'll talk to you guys on the next video. See ya. So I just noticed that I drove from Long Island to PA with a loose, no tie down battery and loose connection right there. So I guess the first thing in order is a tie down, or think about possibly relocating the battery to the passenger trunk.